Hi, this is BB from clutterclearinglifecoaching.com, and tonight I want to make a short video on, for those of us who like to fix things, fix people, fix other people's problems. Has anybody ever accused you that you're trying to fix them when they don't want to be fixed, or you're trying to fix something in their life that they don't want to deal with, to notice, to look at? It's better for them not to deal with that in the moment, but we have different ideas and we want to help them fix it. And yes, we all know it can be an annoying habit, because we seem to think that in our infinite wisdom, if something needs to be taken care of, well, we want to do it. We want to get on with it. But it's kind of hard to see that the person we're trying to fix, so quote-unquote fix, is not having it. It's kind of hard for us to understand why not. You see what the problem is, you're on the outside looking in, you're not caught up in the whole emotional drama, trauma, whatever is going on. It's easy for you to be detached but observant and see the bigger picture. In your mind, it's easy. Take steps 1, 2, 3, there you go. Problem solved. But you have to remember that they're emotionally engrossed. They've invested a lot of emotions to keep that issue going, and they will not resolve it, let go of it, allow themselves to fix it until they are ready to do so. And what happens to us? We will probably in our lifetime lose a few friends that way. A few relatives will probably shun us for a while, push us away, because we may seem too pushy to them. We may seem like we're trying to control them. We're trying to take charge of, their lives and deal with, getting them to deal with things that we feel they should deal with in the moment, and they're clearly not ready to. So, how do we handle this? If we have this burst of energy, this need to actually help people to fix their problems, how do we deal with it? Because we seem to be meddling. It's getting borderline where we're starting to feel within ourselves like we are becoming meddlers. We're meddling in other people's affairs. And it's not a good feeling, is it? You feel kind of silly. You feel kind of embarrassed. You feel like, oh my God, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why did I make this suggestion? They must think I'm just busybody, nosy person trying to get it in their business. So what happens, there's two sides to this. Is one, how do we curb that desire? And the second part to that is, how do we stop feeling bad about where we are right now in the general trying to fix other people's problem side of things? So it's two things we have to release or work on within ourselves. One is the urge to fix other people's problems, even when they're not ready, especially when they're not ready, because we cannot fix anybody, and I'll get to that in a minute. That's very important. We can't fix anyone. They're really not broken. It's their issue or issues, and they will get to it when they get to it. We cannot fix anyone because they're not broken. It's simple, straight to the point, and it's the absolute truth. You cannot fix anyone. So, and the second part is getting over that embarrassment of where we are, trying to mend some bridges. So we get a piece of paper we write down what it is that we're trying to fix in someone else's life. Suggestions of things to do. Well, you know what? I don't think this is going right for you. You should do this, you should do that. And they're clearly getting uncomfortable. We have to cultivate within us the discernment to see when people are becoming uncomfortable in our presence and know when to stop, back up. We're all capable of that. That is something we can control. We don't have to be pushy. We don't have to try to fix anyone that is not ready to have their situation resolved. So you write it down, and then you write down 3 things under what you've written of why this is a good idea for them to fix it. That you feel, just 3, that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that their lives will be awesome if you can get them to listen to you and fix this problem. And you're absolutely certain of that. And then below that, you write down 3 to 5 or 3 to 100 things that you know they might be taking this the wrong way. And why it's their problem and they should be the one to resolve it when they're ready. And within that, write down this one thing, is that you know you've already made the suggestion. It's already within their awareness. Should they choose to act on it, that's their prerogative. When they choose to act on it, that is also their prerogative. Because the more you try to push them towards a solution, what you'll do is push them away from you. So we don't want that. We don't want it to get to that stage. So write down 3 to 5 to 100 reasons of why these people should fix their own issues. And the second part, you do it with any embarrassment you might have accumulated now, any type of bad feelings. If somebody tells you off, or somebody just, make you feel, well, you're meddling, and you feel embarrassed, you feel ashamed, you feel, you just can't even look them in the face anymore. And on top of that, you're angry now at yourself and them. So you need to just write it down on a piece of paper, write down 3 reasons why they should have listened to you, and then 3 to 5 to 100 why it's their problem and they need to fix it. And at some point in writing that down, you will start to see it's okay to let it go. It's okay to be their friend and be there for them without trying to fix them. That's what a great friendship is all about. Because if you have a problem, if you are experiencing something, and you're not ready to deal with it, think about it. If someone is trying to get you to resolve it before you're actually ready, what would your reaction be? Then you have to think, put yourself in their shoes. So with that being said, the important thing is to understand that we cannot fix other people. We can't fix them. Because first, they're not broken. There's no need to fix. What we can do is, if they're asking us, well, what do you think I should do? Then you can offer solutions as you see fit. Because you're on the outside looking in, you don't have the emotional trauma, the emotional drama attached to whatever it is. It is easy for you to see action steps that they can take to help to resolve whatever they're going through and experiencing. That's a safe place to be. And that's called being a friend. That's what it's all about. So, if you're having a problem where you're trying to fix everybody else, and you're also leaving yourself open to ridicule, open to hurt, and you're feeling like you're a meddler and they're not correcting that feeling, don't let it get to a belief. Let's try to nip that in the bud. And if you need my help with any of this, I will be putting the link to my website in the description, which is clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. Clearing out the clutter, which is the need to fix things that are not broken. and in the process try maybe pushing people away who are important to you. We will get over that hump. There are various forms of releasing that we can do. That's just a small number of methods that I use to get over the hump, to clear out that mental clutter, that belief system, and any bad feelings that might be a result of trying to fix somebody else's problem. Make sure you put your phone number after you've looked over my website, and I will contact you as soon as I'm able to, and we will devise a plan of how to clear this up effortlessly, painlessly, to get you to the next stage of your beautiful life. Until the next video, remember, you can't fix someone because they're not broken. Peace.